The Portland Clean Energy Community Benefits Fund, also known as PCEF, is the first program of its kind in our nation. PCEF brings in $40 to $60 million annually, providing funding for programs that invest in green jobs, healthy homes and communities, and a climate-friendly Portland.
PCEF is the result of our communities asking, to tackle climate change, what if we did things differently? What if we truly involved all Portlanders in our climate solutions?
The Portland Clean Energy Fund as a program is a brilliant idea. People of color, low-income people, bear the greatest brunt of climate change because the communities that we live in are typically the most affected and have the least amount of kind of social investment and municipal investment. So the hood is always the first to get hit and the last to get fixed.
Together, hundreds of organizations and thousands of volunteers mobilized around a new vision for climate and social justice to support Portlanders most impacted by climate change.
Getting folks to wrap their minds around what authentic diversification is, that it doesn't just mean adding a couple people to your organization. It means changing the culture of your org so that you can retain people. And it also means supporting folks that want to break into the sector as owners, as leaders, and supporting them as well, empowering them to get that done.
In 2018, Portland voters overwhelmingly said yes to doing things differently, and since then, our team has been working nonstop to build something that has never existed before.
From the types of projects to where they're located, to who is hired to plan and to make these projects a reality, these communities are taking the lead on what climate justice looks like for people of color, people with low incomes, and here's why. When we create solutions by listening and following the lead of people most impacted by a problem, everyone benefits.
DPAVE works to remove asphalt from overpaved places, and oftentimes these overpaved places are in historically disenfranchised communities. And we work to remove the asphalt in order to fight climate resiliency and also manifestations of systemic racism.
Another thing that you see is behind me is part of this play space is that our students are going to not only be able to use this during the day for a recess and just to explore, to have a silent place just to study, but our classes are going to be able to come out here and explore the science and all the different native plants and just this environment. But what's really incredible is after school, it's open up to the community, and the community is going to be able to come in and enjoy this space as well.
The effects of climate change, like hotter summers, worsening air quality, increased energy costs, extreme weather events, and more impact Portlanders differently. And those most affected by climate change know what they need to transition our communities to a greener, healthier, more resilient city. But for too long, these communities have been left out of the conversation.
We are a community farm centered in the Black community. We serve Southeast Portland and the Black community in particular. Our goal is to heal the connection between Black people to the land. Of all the jobs I've had, and I've had a lot, and all the kind of things I've done, this is, other than being a parent and getting married, this is the best thing I've ever done. You know, my children will always be my greatest contribution to this world. Creating something that I hope some folks will come and take over when we get ready to leave here in a few years, that they can build on is, I think about it all the time. Like, how can I make this place solid and good so that we can hand it over and that person or those people that take it can grow it.
PCEF is changing the way we resource and support these communities now and in the future. Our work is just beginning, and we hope you'll join us in building a healthier, more just, and more resilient Portland.